Hello everyone, hope you all are fine. Today we are going to see components of food. In this lesson we are going to cover why do we eat food, components of food, balanced diet, and about deficiency of nutrients. Okay. Our first topic is why do we eat food? As petrol is a fuel to the car, food is fuel to our body. It gives energy to run, walk, and what are the activities we do. So, fuel of a car. As similar to fuel of a car, food is fuel of a body. Now we are going to see what are the components of the food. Components of food are basically classified into three categories. One is nutrients, second is roughages or dietary fibers, and third one is water. This nutrients is further classified into carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Let me explain one by one with their functions and as well as their sources. First we are going to see about carbohydrates. The function of carbohydrates is they give energy. So the foods which contain carbohydrates are called as energy giving foods. The sources of carbohydrates are rice, dal, wheat, sorghum, etc. All these food substances give energy to our body. Example of carbohydrates are rice and sorghum, potato. Now we are going to see test for carbohydrate with potato and iodine solution. Take few drops of iodine solution and drop it in the potato. After few seconds, the color, you will observe the color changes to blue black. This indicates presence of starch in potato, and if it is presence of starch, it indicates the carbohydrates. Next we are going to see fats. carbohydrates, fats are also energy givers. But when compared to carbohydrates, fats give more energy. The sources of fats are butter, ghee, meat, fish, etc. As of carbohydrates, now I am going to perform a test to prove whether fat is present in butter or not. You can observe plain white paper. I am going to add butter to it. After few seconds, you can observe the oil squeezing out of the butter. This indicates the presence of fat in butter. This is the test for fat. Next we are going to see proteins. Functions of proteins are bodybuilding, sources are pulses, dal, bajra, egg, milk, etc. So now I am going to perform a test with dal to prove whether protein is present in dal or not. This is bajra, which I told you example for protein, which is called kambu in Tamil, and this is dal. Now we are going to grind this dal and making it as a powder. After it is made as powder, you can see it is in this form. So we are going to take this powdered dal in a test tube. And I am going to add few drops of water into it. With this, I am adding copper sulfate powder, and caustic soda. If you stir well, you can observe the solution turns purple. This indicates presence of protein in dal. Next nutrient is vitamins, which is needed only in small quantities. The function of vitamin is to protect us from diseases, which helps to keep our eyes, bones, teeth and gums healthy. To keep each of these parts, we have different types of vitamins. For example, vitamin A, whose function is eyes and skin healthy, and their sources are mango, pumpkin, carrot, milk, fish and oil. And vitamin B, their function is, which is essential for various functions of our body, and their sources are wheat, rice, fruits, eggs, fish, nuts. And vitamin C function is to fight against many diseases, and their sources is amla, guava, orange, lemon and tomato. Next is vitamin D, whose function are to help our body to use calcium and bones, calcium for bones and teeth, and their sources are eggs, milk, butter, fish, sunlight exposure. Among this, you can see vitamin B and 12 are example for water soluble vitamin, whereas others are example for fat soluble vitamin. Next nutrient is minerals. Minerals are also needed by your body in small quantities only, and they are essential for proper growth and to maintain good health. Mineral calcium, the sources is eggs and milk, iron, apple, green leafy vegetables, fish and raisins. Then for iodine, iodized salt, fish and ginger. Then for phosphorus, you have rice, milk, banana, chilies. So our next component of food is roughage or dietary fiber. The function of roughages is to help in digestion of food. And their sources are vegetables such as radish, carrot, etc., and some fruits. Okay, our next component of food is water. Water plays a very important role in component of food. Their function is, one is to absorb nutrients present in food, and the second one is to excrete waste in the form of urine and sweat. The sources of water is, you can take as a whole liquid water, and even in some vegetables, juices, fruits, milkshakes, etc. So these are all the components of food. What we have seen as carbohydrate, fat, proteins, vitamins, minerals, which are called as nutrients, and roughages or fibers, then finally water. Now we all may arise a question, why we have to take these many varieties of food? Because these many varieties of nutrients will not be present in a single food. In order to consume all these nutrients and components of food, we are taking different varieties of food in our diet. If it is different varieties of food, absolutely there will be some proportion in how we are taking this food. Next we are going to see what is balanced diet. Now we are going to see what is balanced diet. A diet that contains the proper proportions of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, roughage and water. That is nothing but components of food to maintain good health is called balanced diet. It includes cereals and pulses, fruits and vegetables, meat, poultry and dairy products. If you see the food pyramid over here, these are the components of food which we have to eat very less, that is fat, oil, sugar, salt, meals and alternatives. Then which we have to eat more is fruits and vegetables and rice and alternatives. This is the food pyramid which indicates the balanced diet. That is, you have to eat less oil content food, eat moderately meat and poultry fat egg foods, eat more fruits and vegetables and eat most is breads and other cereals. This chart over here indicates whether you are taking balanced diet or not. If you are eating junk food or unhealthy diet, you will experience fat, lazy, disease such as diabetes, heart problem, sad and unhappy. But if you are eating healthy food or balanced diet, you will be healthy with full of energy, good memory, in happy mood, and you will absolutely become student of the year. I have told you why we should eat varieties of food. Now we are going to see what will happen if we don't eat varieties of food. If we don't eat varieties of food, it will lead to deficiency diseases. Lack of one or more Now I have told you why we should eat varieties of food, and now we are going to see what will happen if we don't eat varieties of food. Absolutely, it will lead to deficiency diseases. Lack of one or more nutrient over a longer period will lead to deficiency diseases. If your diet is deficient in protein, you will observe symptoms of stunted growth, that is short height, swelling of face, discoloration of hair, that is white hair, skin diseases and diarrhea. Then if your diet is deficient in both protein and carbohydrate, you will observe symptoms such as growth may stop completely, you will look very lean and thin, and you may not be able to walk properly. We are going to see deficiency in vitamins and minerals. Deficiency in vitamin A will lead to loss of vision, and the symptoms will be poor vision and night blindness. Then deficiency of vitamin B1 will lead to beriberi. The symptoms are weak muscles and very little energy to work. Then deficiency of vitamin C will lead to scurvy, where the symptoms will be bleeding gums and wounds will take very longer to heal. Next is vitamin D deficiency will lead to a disorder called ricket, where the symptoms will be soft and bent bones. Next, mineral deficiency such as calcium will lead to bone and tooth decay, where you will have very weak bones and teeth. Next, deficiency of mineral iodine will lead to goiter, where you will observe glands in the neck appear swollen and mental disability in children. Next, the deficiency of iron mineral will lead to anemia, where the symptoms will be weakness. So, as summary of the lesson, now you will come to a conclusion that balanced diet is very important in our everyday life. So, kindly avoid eating bakery foods and junk foods, and instead of that take more of vegetables and fruits in your daily diet. Thank you.